What do you mean, regrets? What are you saying? You haven't hurt anyone. It's just a question of weighing the pros and cons. Giving up now will mean all our efforts have gone to waste. That's a huge exaggeration. Believe me, okay? We've all been through this before.
Huh? Aren't you sleeping upstairs?
No, someone has to stand guard. I'll be fine keeping watch on my own tonight.
Don't overthink it. I'm just going to get a cup of tea. Why do you always look so worried?
Oh? I do?
Ever since I came downstairs, you've been gripping your sword and muttering to yourself, haven't you?
I want to catch whoever is responsible for this as soon as possible. There are also some matters to deal with after the ceremony.
And what will you do if nothing happens tonight?
The Knights have prepared a 24-hour guard for all the associations, and it will continue until the ceremony has ended.
And what if you can't catch the perpetrator? Will the council postpone the ceremony?
I won't allow that to happen. We've never done that in the whole century, and we're not about to start.
You may be right. Postponing the ceremony will cause quite a stir. I'd rather avoid that. What's the look? Do you think I just want to make life hard for you, no matter what you say?
No, I've just always thought you despise me for some reason.
You're not entirely wrong on that. This cello was used by Artasis himself. It is called Dawn. I put it in an exhibit after realizing I would never be able to play it as it deserves. Do you still play?
Occasionally, when I'm not too busy.
How about a fiddle with it? Silly question. I've never heard of you playing the cello in front of anyone since you beat me at that event. You won, and then you quit. That's cheeky. Here.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Very few people get to drink a cup of tea made by me, personally. You know, you should really... What is that?
The lobby! Convallaria, prepare for combat!
I'm a little nervous, but I'll do my best. Sorry, I dozed off.
Apologize with actions, not words. There are even more here than in the dreamscape.
The Convalarian Knights will hold them off for now. Go find out who is controlling them.
Pay your respects.
Not bad.
Solar Blade, incinerate my foes!
Keep on the offensive. Please, take my sword. Take my sword. I'm ready.
We'll see who wins after this!
Take my sword.
Dreamworld is ready to perform.
Don't dream of escaping these flames!
I'm counting on you, Drowsy.
Rookie, I sense powerful Bane energy coming from that direction. I'm ready.
That's the library. Is the signal coming from there?
Let's go.
I'm a little nervous, but I'll do my best.
Listen. Go find it. Quick.
That's a polymerized Fizbane. But why isn't it Nave?
That's what's sending orders to the other Vizbanes. Defeat it, and all of this will be over.
Not bad. I saw that coming already. Yes,
We'll see who wins after this!
I will beat
The Dreamworld is ready to perform.
Take my sword.
Don't dream of escaping these flames! Solar Blade, incinerate!
I'm counting on you, Drowsy.
Keep on the offensive.
Solar Blade, incinerate my foes!
Take my sword. I saw that coming already.
We'll see who wins after this!
Keep on the offensive.
Win with grace!
Take my sword.
It's just a superficial wound.
I will beat you. I saw
The
that.
Dreamworld is ready to. I'm counting on you, Drowsy.
I'm ready.
We'll see who wins after this!
Keep on the offensive.
Don't dream of escaping these flames!
What happened?
Win with grace!
There.
Keep on the offensive.
The Dreamworld is ready to perform.
Sweet! A beautiful victory! I did pretty good, didn't I?
You shall not disturb the ceremony!
No! It's trying to get away!
Luke, Minta.
Understood. Block it, Luke.
And then you, Minta. Smash it. done. Straight out of a comet. Very cool, Mintha. Don't think you quite pulled off the landing. Pity.
Lady Hades!
I overslept. Apologies. But it looks like I didn't miss anything.
Find it.
Commander!
How are things outside?
Only slight injuries. And then they disappeared. It was almost like they entered a space we couldn't access.
So, they were all controlled by this Visbane.
But we still have no idea why Visbanes are stealing art. And where is all the stolen art?
It's already over.
Huh?
As the individual controlling them was eliminated, the rest of them won't continue their operations. I think we can conclude that the danger is over, and that Omorphes is safe for the time being. Notify the other knights that the thief has been brought to justice. Tonight will be the last night of the lockdown.
Hold on a moment. There is still a lot of unanswered questions. For example, why target the associations? What were they looking for? Would you need some answers to conclude it's over?
The knights are not detectives. We will leave that task to others.
My goodness, what I mean is, we need to investigate before concluding anything. Otherwise, we might be falling into our opponent's trap. And you're forgetting what they told us. We had reports of a cognizant Visbane, and the one we just vanquished was not terribly intelligent.
I refuse to waste manpower during the ceremony because of a few unconfirmed intel.
Hades?
I can't deny that there is something fishy about the whole thing. But the knights are the keepers of the peace. I am not. So I will allow them the final word on this matter.
And isn't this the very thing you desire, Hera? An end to the Knights' lockdown over the Society of Muses?
You place us all under a snap lockdown and then suddenly release it. Your attitude is impossible. We've just won a major victory. So why does it feel like things have only gotten worse? Huh? Again?
Today has been difficult indeed. Thank you all for your assistance. The Knights of Convallaria must now be off.
Athena became the leader of the Knights of Convallaria when she was only 16 years old. She did so by challenging her brother Argo, the leader at the time, during the Knights tournament, claiming he was cheating. And she won. It was another astounding achievement in Athena's career. She had already become the youngest knight ever at 9 years old. The Knights of Convallaria changed a lot under Athena's leadership. For example, those deemed unsuitable or too old were relieved from their ranks. She did this to ensure that the knights stayed ready to face evil and corruption wherever it was found. After these changes, the Knights investigators started solving many more cases. Coric's analysis says that Amorphes now has the lowest crime rate in all the zones, thanks to the Knight's strict maintenance of law and order. The other stories are more like rumors. When Colleen Pallas of the illustrious Pallas family died, her grandnephew Argo became head of the family. And he kicked Athena out of the family and stripped her of the Pallas name after the Knight's tournament. Sheesh! He was just getting back at her because she ended up taking over his power.
Breakfast is served in the dining room, honored guests. Today we have a selection of pancakes made with dairy milk, pumpkin, and yellow bean soup, and Stellaris sausages, all carefully curated by Mintha, who is eagerly awaiting your feedback. You talk too much, Luke. A chauffeur will pick you up after breakfast.
A chauffeur? Where are we going?
Oh, I didn't have time to tell you. These next few days will be hectic with the opening of the ceremony just around the corner. The Knights have lifted all lockdowns, so now things are mostly back to normal. This means that, as one of the council members, I will be extremely busy. So, I would like to play the role of consummate host today, while I still have time, and that means a visit to the Stellaris Academy.
The Stellaris Academy? That's...
the greatest art school in all of Amorphes, and the seat of the Astral Council. Assuming the customary schedule is followed, the Artists' ceremony will be held again in the Grand Square of the Stellaris Academy.
Technically, we built the academy and the offices on top where the ceremony first took place, but it's basically the same.
Administrator and Verthandi, you are both in for a real treat. Ooh. Since you have Senator Hades with you, I think you're going to see a lot more of the academy than most people.
Aether Gazer's AI is cutting edge, I see. You seem to know a lot about Amorphes. The ceremony has been held 19 times already. It displays the wonders of Amorphes to other Sapphire zones, and it encourages the associations to pursue excellence by competing with each other. The winners get lifelong riches and prestige, and the best works in each category are honored with a permanent display in the Academy's collection, the Stellaris Temple.
Oh, sounds impressive. Lady Hades, can we have a look at the collection?
The collection is only open to the public twice a year, in February and October. But I believe we can make an exception for guests who have traveled so far.
Yay! Wow, it's like a palace out of a history book.
The lobby is filled with some of the lesser pieces. Inside, there is an area for each of the various arts. So what catches your fancy today? Painting? Sculpture? Dance recordings and costumes?
It's a tough call. There's no way we can visit all of them today, can we? I wish I was a Stellaris Academy student. I could spend as much time as I want here, learning and living.
That might be because you're accompanied by a senator. One of the senators who brought Amorphes out of the dark times and re-established the orderly society we have today.
Oh my, it's Oceanus. Good morning.
The Council is the embodiment of precision and correctness. Thus, it naturally receives significant respect. Even the least of the senators is honored in public because she holds a council seat. But there are times when such a senator forgets her proper place and responsibilities.
Good morning, Lady Hades. Apologies. Father is not deliberately ignoring you, but once he begins one of his critical tirades, he never stops.
I know.
It's hard to find another person who's spent so long learning the arts without anything to show for it. You'd think such a person would have learned something of dignity. Good morning, Hades.
Seems like a very serious person.
Let me introduce the third senator, Oceanus. You can consider him my colleague. And this is his son, Enlil.
Son?
Adopted son. They're also modifiers.
Good day to you. I heard we had 2 visitors all the way from Einsof. I hope you very much enjoy your stay in Amorphis.
As for you, Hades, Athena told me that the thieves were brought to justice in the Society of Muses. Now that the issue is resolved, I hope the ceremony will start on time. Then all the delayed works must be dealt with as soon as possible.
Yes, indeed.
You haven't seemed very interested in the preparations, but you must have heard about all the problems, of course. And as one of the overseers, you can hardly wait until tomorrow before resuming work. But who am I talking to? I hadn't hoped that you would take this as seriously as I do. I just thought I'd try since I heard that you were visiting. Let's go, Enlil.
Yes, Father. I'm sorry, but my father is under tremendous pressure. Normally, he's quite pleasant.
All right then, let us continue. Mintha, Luke, look after our guests.
Keep on the affection. Good hit. Huh? Take this. Take my sword.
Completely worthless.
Huh? Do you like it? Keep on the affection.
Just as well. I was in a bad mood anyway. You've reached the end of your journey.
Ready when you are. We'll see who wins after this. Keep on the affection. Huh?
The end was doomed long ago, as expected.